Good morning, everyone. My name is Melanie and welcome back to A Slice of Heaven Homestead. I'm going to be setting up my patio garden now, and there's a few things that I need to take care of before I can even think about planting my little seedlings. First thing is first, I need to get these pots where I want them to be for the growing season. Now we have had a lot of rainstorms this past week. Now when the rain stopped and the sun finally came back out again, I turned off my water irrigation to the grow pots to help them dry out a little bit to make it a little easier to move around. Now before I can start moving these pots, I need to disconnect them all the way from the irrigation. I think there may have been more worms than roots in that little patch over there. Now I am taking out all those worms and I'm going to keep them. I'm going to put them in my grow pots because they are really great for aerating the soil and breaking down things in there and turning it into, black gold. So I am keeping those worms. Okay, I did end up bending the shovel because this is just a cheap dollar store shovel. I've got no way of getting anything better here in Japan, so I have to use what I've got. Yeah, and I need a quick fix so that I can get this job done without having to go to the store to buy another shovel. That works. Okay, the rest of those weeds can wait for another time. Alright, so I got all of my pots placed where I want them, and I know it looks a lot like it did before, but I have a very specific reason for placing certain pots in different areas. Some plants grow up, some plants grow out, and some plants grow wherever you put them. So, now over here is the only ground that I have to plant in. I'm not sure if I was allowed to, but nobody said a thing, so I'm planning on having pepper plants, 2 determinate tomato plants, and another pepper plant over here. And what I've got right now is 2 little patches of strawberries and a little rosemary plant over here. Okay, here's my plan for the grow pots. I'm gonna have an indeterminate tomato plant here and over there. The indeterminate tomato plants will keep growing. They can get like 15 feet tall. So I'm going to have these ones growing up over that and then going along here. And I will have to put in supports in certain areas to make sure that those don't fall over, because once they fall over and the stem snaps, you're done. No more tomatoes. I've got lettuce. Well, I will have lettuce here, there, and there. I will have a determinate tomato plant here. Okay, must consult my paper. It helps to have things mapped out and prepared ahead of time, because yeah, haphazardness can kind of get you in trouble sometimes. Okay, so determinate tomato plant, pepper plant, and then zucchini or yellow squash, carrots, zucchini, yellow squash, zucchini, yellow squash, and I will be planting these pretty daisies over here in this flower pot right here. Now, as you can see, carrots don't need a whole lot of space, but this one has a little bit of extra space around it. I may end up moving those garlic pots away a little bit, but for the zucchini and yellow squash ones, they need a pretty wide circle around them. Not so much for their roots, but their leaves are huge and they will just bush out, so they need space to be able to have those leaves bush out. The pepper plants and the indeterminate tomato plants, they don't need quite so much space. They will end up growing up, not so much out. Over here, I am going to do a yellow squash or zucchini. Same with this one. I've got some garlic growing right there, onions. I'm gonna plant some carrots right here. And then in these 2 pots, I will have vining green beans. And for that, I have a trellis that I can vine up. All right, guys, so that's it for today. I've got all the pots where I need them to be. Next time, I'm gonna be setting up my irrigation system, so I will show you guys how that's done. Guys, spread a little kindness and encourage one another today. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we hope you find your slice of heaven too.